You know, I couldn't miss the Flash after what I said last time.
So they're gonna reboot the universe, another event type of movie for the DC universe, which still hasn't established all their heroes, established their own home turfs yet, like they did in the Marvel universe. They should really concentrate on that and actually telling us where they're gonna head in these movies.
Anyways, here we go. And I guess this is more like this is just what I thought of the film, because I'm gonna be straight with y'all. I mean, I only get like this much of a view on a review, so this is gonna be more. So spoilers ahead, guys, if you haven't seen it. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. That's how I'm gonna stick to it. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm gonna start with Ezra. The problem with Ezra is that even thinking about what he did just kind of like distracts me throughout the film. And I don't mean it as a knock to the director. It's just to what he did and then letting him slide, giving a little slap on the wrist for some serious accounts. That, I'm gonna get that out of the way. I mean, it kind of was a distraction throughout the film, me thinking about that. The Flash overall, I think his performance was very, very well done. But I'm gonna get my nitpicks out of the way. I hated Zack Snyder pushing and moving the DC universe. I hated, never liked him, and you will never hear me talk good about him. If you see my older videos, you know why. But Ezra Miller, he did pretty good. He did pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. He brought the emotions out of me. He was actually pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Whatever is wrong with him, hopefully he's getting help. For me personally, I felt like having the younger him to now is kind of a good thing, showing how dumb it was making Ezra Miller Flash kind of like a knockoff version of the MCU Spider-Man. And I'm not knocking Spider-Man, it's just the way he acts in that film and then the way he tries to act in the Justice League film, and oh my god, not even the Zack Snyder one. It's kind of confusing because in certain things that happened in Zack Snyder with the whole car crash thing, and then Iris West, how she notices him in this, so that kind of did happen in a way. I just don't like him being idiotic. Flash is not an idiot. I have the shirt on for a reason. I do like the Flash. I love him a lot. And honestly, guys, before I go on any further, so I have these Flash omnibuses right here. If you could help me out and picking one, let me know down in the comments. I have either the Mark Waid Flash omnibus, and I'll do a review on it too as well, or Jeff Johns Volume 1. Please let me know down in the comments. I'm gonna put a poll up too. Please help me out, guys. I really want to read more Flash. Yeah, just having the younger version of him, comparing him to now, kind of like critiquing how dumb he was back then. And now for my other little gripe, it is Batman. You saw my older video. Go watch it. Whenever this video is done, I'll post it. But oh my god, I never liked Ben Affleck as Batman. Never did, never will. Still in this one, I don't like the whole jokey stuff. I can't get with it. I can't. But I did like him as Bruce Wayne in this film. He seemed very composed. He wasn't so intense, you know? And I'm glad of it, but dude, get rid of the guns, bro. Like, dude, you might as well be like the freaking Punisher at this point. Oh, hint, hint. Honestly, when Michael Keaton shows up, that's when the film gets a new energy to it. And the way Michael Keaton's Batman moves in this film, I absolutely loved it. This is the first time I see a live action Batman fight like the way he's supposed to fight. Well, I mean, obviously like BVS, but he's just straight up murdering those dudes, if you think about it. This one, he was just knocking guys out. He was moving like Batman Arkham, putting them down, but not in a grave. BVS. I'm sorry, guys. I'm bashing that movie. I hate that movie. I hate that movie. I've never spent $60 and regretted it as fast as I did when I finished that film. Only like maybe 5 minutes of it. The Wonder Woman scenes are probably the best part of it. And Wonder Woman's in this film as well. Kind of glad. But I heard Wonder Woman might not be cast in this new universe, but we'll see. It's up in the air from what I hear. But Michael Keaton's Batman was so well. I mean, I'm not a huge Michael Keaton Batman, honestly. Oh, dude, I would have loved to see Christian Bale come back instead of George Clooney, which I was kind of like, why? Dude, Christian Bale Batman. Just give him a little cameo, dude. And instead, no offense, I like George Clooney, but come on, Batman and Robin, really? Michael Keaton's Batman, dude, he kind of felt like from the animated universe of Batman. And Batman is fearless. And in this one, I loved him like that. He was fearless. He actually wasn't so bitter either. Like, Batman has hope. Whether you want to admit it or not, Batman has hope. That's why he's always willing to put his line on life, because he still has hope for others. That's why he doesn't want other people to become like him, Dick Grayson and all them. And I could go on and on why Batman's awesome. But in this film, I feel like they finally grabbed a hold of like the physicality of Batman. The way he moved. He wasn't scared to fight Kryptonians, and that's what I absolutely wanted and loved in this one. Because if you watch the animated ones, dude, he's taking on Darkseid. What type of dude does that? But anyways, yeah, I loved Michael Keaton's Batman. He had a lot of nuance too as well. Like when he says, this is my favorite line in the movie, or probably my favorite Batman line. He was like, you did. And just that part, like it, oh man, dude, man. Oh, bro, man, I loved it. I loved him as Batman. And I grew up I had the old, like, honestly, I like Batman Returns more than the 1989 Batman. I had the toy, everything. So, like, it was kind of nice seeing that. But honestly, Michael Keaton really killed it as Batman. He kind of got moved up a little over Robert Pattinson, for me personally. Now, let's get to the hard part, the CGI. Why did they even let this come out the way it did? Had no business doing that. I've seen better CGI on the CW Flash than this. Some of the CGI looks so bad. It reminds me of the Polar Express. I get that part, but why do you have to make the whole entire thing look like ass? In the next 2 to 3 years, the CGI is not going to age well at all. I don't think so. But I did like that opening scene. I don't know why, but it just reminded me of that scene from Spider-Man 3, where he saves Gwen in Spider-Man 3, where he's falling down, and then so Flash has to slow down and go up. I mean, it was really cool. And then like they kind of did like subtle ways in explaining why he couldn't grab the babies later on in the film, which I did really like. It wasn't, oh, they like hold your hands for the whole entire thing. This movie honestly felt more like a Flashpoint movie. And I mean, that's what I wanted. Kind of. I mean, I would have preferred maybe Michael Keaton be like, honestly, the way Ben Affleck is, might as well make him the Flashpoint Batman. He's already got guns, might as well just give him 2 extra handguns. Heavy spoilers, by the way. So you already been warned. In this, come on guys, like, why did we need Nicolas Cage being Superman? There was gonna be a Tim Burton movie. Nick Cage was gonna be Superman. We never got that film. It never got finished. The suit looked as wonky as it did. And why did we need that? Did we really need that? We could have got the Dark Knight universe. I would have loved to see that, like maybe throw in some extra villains, or him fighting like before he fights Bane. They could have done something like that, or give us CW universe. That would have been awesome, guys. And I understand now, but they kind of missed. I think this is going to get to my next point. Reason why we don't care about this Superman, and why we kind of do need him in the universe. That's why I kind of like this film a little more than I should have. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a good film. It's a good film. This movie needed to have a bit more impact. This should have been like Infinity War. They should have been completely honest and open with people. Hey, we made the movie with Ezra Miller. It would have cost millions of dollars that we already spent in this chaotic mess of making the film, and then we're gonna replace him. That's all they could have said. People would have probably been a lot more happier to go and see this film. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good film. It'll probably grow on me. It'll probably get better in time. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. The CGI won't. Say that right now. But this movie should have had like an impact, like Infinity War, Iron Man, or Captain America Civil War. They should have had something big. I mean, this film does feel big. It doesn't get a little points. It does get a little overloaded, but still, you needed to blow everybody's socks off. You needed to like outperform everybody, all your competition. Not just make it a good superhero movie. You need to make a good film. The CGI and the problems with Ezra Miller. This movie, it had a good run. And with the diminishing box office returns, we're probably not going to get a sequel. But we're probably not going to even get Reverse Flash. I've seen it twice to try to help the film. Even though I don't like Ezra Miller, but Sasha Calle, she deserves all the praise. Andrew Muschietti, the director, deserves all the praise. Those two were really great. The directing, despite the CGI, was good. I got emotional. I'm not going to lie, that ending got me emotional. If you all know me from the TikTok lives or from the Crossover Comics podcast, why this movie does hit you in the field. I can't lie that this movie does have something special, but it's not special enough to be touted as one of the greatest superheroes movies of all time, which was advertised. And I think that's why people aren't coming back to go see this. But it's a good movie. And this is what I kind of don't like well, I saw Chris Stuckman. This is why I tried doing this video right here. I saw Chris Stuckman say something like this, where he said, a movie is either good or trash. There's no in between, there's no nuance. Which kind of inspired me to want to go watch new Indiana Jones film, see it for myself, because he left a very good review and James Mangold's a great director. But to say this movie is bad or atrocious, it's not. This movie is fantastic. Whether I want to admit it or not, it is fantastic. Are they gonna have done the CGI better? Yes, they could have. The problem with this film is the lack of the DC unite. Like, the DC universe is united. We don't care. Like, the fact that, I mean, and then the way they depict the characters isn't great as well. I mean, I love the Suicide Squad, the James Gunn movie. I love that film. Absolutely love it. But it feels more like a Guardians movie than it does a Suicide Squad film. If you watch an animated movie, a bunch of bad guys going against each other and trying to make a mission happen, that would have been more interesting than bad guys trying to be good guys. It's like the Guardians film, and I'm being completely honest. But even making Superman so damn I'm sorry, I used to love Man of Steel. I don't like it anymore. I like Superman. I like the comics better, and I hope James Gunn really knows what he's doing with the next film. I'm really super excited from what I saw his interview. If you haven't seen it, the Inside of You podcast, I'll put it down below in the description afterwards. Yeah, this movie should have had a more of a boom, or of an impact. They should have been more honest with us. Like that whole Andrew Muschietti saying that, oh, the CGI was bad on purpose. No, it's just you didn't have time to finish it. How did you not have time? I have no idea. I get it, all the press and everything. This movie was a nightmare. And what he did with this film was pretty damn good. Do I recommend watching The Flash? Yes. Do you not feel, if you feel bad about supporting Ezra Miller, I totally understand. I felt bad sometimes watching it because I was just thinking of the victims that he portrayed, the people that he did wrong. He kind of was the captain of the ship, steering it into an iceberg. Will this movie do good in the long run? We'll see. I hope they replace the actor. Not the director, the actor. It is Grant Gustin if you want to. Get the guy who played Cyclops from the last X-Men movies. And someone a little more mature to play Flash, I would have preferred a lot better. But the film is good. Ezra Miller's performance is very good. Eden knocked it out of the park. Cameos, we could have got some better ones instead of the ones that we got. CGI was horrible. But overall, I think this film is good. I think it's a good film. Is it the best film? No. But those are my thoughts. Let me know down below, guys. What did you think? Am I wrong? Am I right? And also help me out. Pick which one should I review for July. Because I'm about to finish Annihilation. I am absolutely loving that series. And I got the people on my YouTube. I haven't posted them yet, but I'll be posting more my, Annihilation ones for Nova. Very excited for that. But yeah, guys, let me know down below. If I do more Annihilation short videos. I hope y'all stayed to the very ending. I really appreciate those who did. But deuces, guys, I'm out. I will see you in a few days because I'm gonna be posting the new Punisher series very soon. Oh, along with the Year of the Collector and me doing a Batwoman omnibus. That one right there. But deuces, guys. I love you all. Thank you for watching and supporting my stuff. Going through a little bit of a hard time right now, but deuces, guys. Love y'all.